Thank you, everyone, for attending this conference. I'm especially grateful because a lot of you are working on products that are related to COVID-19 and the pandemic that we're all going through right now. And I'm very pleased that the pharmaceutical industry is playing its part to combat this deadly disease. So thank you all for that and for your individual contributions. Now what we'll do is we will start on this particular webinar about managing pharma curricula in the learning management environment. I hope you get a lot out of it. Certainly, if there's anything that's missing, that it's information that you need, certainly please bring it up during the Q&A. Okay, so one of the things that I discovered when I went to work with the learning management system was that it really was an enormous time saver in the sense that there's a number of tasks that it manages that would be very difficult to do and very time consuming if they all had to be done by hand. So the LMS certainly is a very useful tool, and probably for the training professional, the most important software that they have. In addition to that, of course, is whatever systems are used to be able to actually create the content that gets uploaded into the LMS. The one thing that I think that if you've worked in any of these systems, you've already found was that not all the functionality is going to work for you, for your particular situation. And some of the functionality that is supposed to be time-saving may possibly get in your way. So you really need to be able to mitigate that and determine what types of solutions that the software provides that are really going to be helpful for you and your organization. So some things are just too complex to use. Some, for whatever reason, will not fit your situation, or if it fits it, then it puts you in a box and makes it more difficult for you to adapt to unanticipated changes. So we're going to get into all that. And I've designed this so that it's not dependent on any one LMS that you're using. I try to use what is common to all of them, and I'm convinced that the issues that people run into are similar regardless of how much functionality their system has. So let's get into it. So I recall that my supervisor at the time that I was at McNeil and we needed to do a complete overhaul of our position curricula for the consent decree that we were under, thinking that the curriculum development would take roughly 3 months to complete. But in reality, it took double that and a little bit more because, first of all, essentially what you're trying to do is catch a moving train. You continue to have to use the LMS at the same time that you are trying to